Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 on a winter map. Love this map. It's Winter Madness. HeRoMaRinE and Zoun from the semifinals, no quarterfinals of Home Story Cup 2026. Bottom right, it is HeRoMaRinE, big game himself from Germany. Top left, it is the Korean Protoss player. It is Zoun. I think that's how he says his name. I'm close enough, I feel like. So happy Sunday, everyone. It's another PVT, and hopefully a longer PVT, because I like longer PVTs, but the shorter ones are fun too. But that is the majority of PVTs in my experience watching professional StarCraft 2, and I like longer games, and so do you. So, gateway coming up inside the main base. We have a barracks coming up inside the main base. No cannon rushing, no proxy openings here for these two players, man. Just respect, right? We have gas coming up from both of the players. That means they respect each other in PvT. Same thing in Brood War, man. If you get early gas, then you respect your opponent. If you do not, then you do not respect them and feel like you can beat them without going for factory units or without a cyber core. So, double gas opening here from HeRoMaRinE. Interesting stuff. Maybe it's going to be some kind of a Marauder opening from HeRoMaRinE. We will see what the opening is here from our Terran player. Tap that like button, click that like button, hype the video if you're on YouTube mobile, and let's get on into it here. So, SCV says, go ahead, just get out of here, man. Don't harass my friend, the SCV here. We've got a Reaper on the way, but that does not require 2 gas. Ooh, can we scout the 2 gas? Let's see if we can. No, he's not even going to try here. He's just going to go ahead and try to zap down the supply depot. Little damage to the barracks. There's the factory. Can he see it? No. And hard walling against a probe. There's the cyber core. Here's the expand. Here's the factory. Here's a 1 base opener here from HeRoMaRinE. Maybe it's going to be a super fast Widowmine drop against Zoun. Stalkers will help with that. Zealots, no use making Zealots against a Widowmine drop. Adepts, fairly useful here, but again, they can't shoot up. There's a Stalker, there's a Warp Gate, there's an expansion here from HeRoMaRinE. But yeah, early factory here. Maybe an early Cyclone, maybe a push with maybe a Reaper with a Cyclone, maybe a Cyclone for defense. There's the Starport, there's the Widowmine. So yeah, it's just going to be a Widowmine drop. Fairly standard here. Probe scouting out, saying, any proxies here? No, fair enough. I'm hiding from the Reaper as well. The Reaper says, where's that probe? I have 0 kills. That is unacceptable for a Reaper of my stature being controlled by Big Gabe. Twilight Council on the way. Hallucinated Phoenix recharge used on that sentry to get enough energy for a Hallucinated Phoenix at 2 minutes. Sub 2 minutes here. You can scout everything with a Hallucinated Phoenix. Sub 3 minutes. There's no way to stop it if you are the Terran player. How did we get damaged here? I guess the Stalker? I don't know. Look at this. Widowmine killing the Phoenix, but that's a hallucinated one. No resources lost. For the Protoss player, did see the Widowmine, did see the Starport. Second barracks coming up, and Blink is on the way. Chrono boosting Blink. Blink Stalkers are the answer. 2 Widowmine drops here. HeRoMaRinE says, got scouted. That happens a lot these days on the most recent patch of StarCraft 2. And right there, 3 minutes and 38-second liftoff for 2 Widowmines and a medevac. Zoun is an expert at defending against these. You need to be an expert in StarCraft 2 if you want to get to the GM and the pro level as a Protoss player. You need to know how to defend them. If you can't defend Widowmine drops, you're going to be hard stuck at, I don't know, Diamond or something. Maybe even Platinum. Diamond players know how to Widowmine drop. They are copying builds from players like Gabe. And here it is, Sentry helping out. Widowmines pulling the probes here and not getting greedy. 1 probe there. Reburrowing the Widowmine and saying, can we get better than that? Can we get better? No, let's settle for 2 probes. For 2 Widowmines. All right, fair enough. Excellent split there. Excellent retreat from the probes from Zoun. It gets harder and harder to get more than 2 probes with 2 Widowmines in PvT all of the time. Reactor on the way for this Starport. We got a tech lab here from, well, second tech lab here on the barracks. And another Widowmine drop. Bam, 1 probe. Another Widowmine unburrowing and reburrowing itself in a desperate bid to kill more than 1 probe. Okay, fair enough. There it is. And oh, look at that. Another Widowmine kill there at the natural base. So we've got 5 probes killed for 2 Widowmines, and 6 Marines have died. What the friggity what? That was a Stalker push, wasn't it? Yeah, Stalker push at the same time as a Widowmine drop. Dude, oh, look at this. Look at this Stalker. 2 hit points and alive. So 1 Stalker died. 8 Marines have died. Oh, Stalker is dead with a KD8 charge. When's the last time you saw that? Oh, woo, hectic early game here, dude. So yeah, imagine microing against a Widowmine drop and microing your Blink Stalkers against Marines on the other side of the map at the same time. That is the life of a professional Protoss player. Engineering Bay coming up. We need upgrades. We need Concussive Shell on the way. We need Stim on the way. This medevac, a veteran of the wars, already at 5.5 minutes. Templar Archives on the way here too. Storm is good against Terran. Showtime says it is. And blink dodge, and killing the Widowmine. Ooh, so fancy. I do love blink dodging from Protoss players. I guess we can't blink dodge anywhere else, but yeah, Protoss good at that. So third base coming in from Zoun, being warped in at the third base location just outside of the main. We have Storm as predicted. We have Charge as not predicted, but come on. Slow lots, not good. Not good anywhere. Speed lots, aha! Now we're getting somewhere. 3 medevacs. And Stalkers here taking out a medevac. Bonk. Blink it away from these Concussive Shell Marauders. And can we defend with just pure Blink Stalker with 1 sentry? I think we can. HeRoMaRinE says, yes, we can. Couple more medevacs on the way. We've got Combat Shield now, the last upgrade to the Marine Marauder composition outside of the +1 attack and +1 armor. That is on the way now from the Terran player, Gabe. Third base on the way at 6.5 minutes here. 6:50, dude. Started at 6.5, but third base at 7 minutes. Imagine playing against a Zerg player and getting your base this late. Ugh. Ugh. So we do need to get it this late here against a Protoss player because they have a lot more ability to punish you for an early third base. Nexus down. No, not quite down yet. Just a straight up stand up. No, Storm stand up battle here. Good stutter stepping into the Stalkers, and Stalkers are dying. Healing up here. Zealot attack it away. And forcing a liftoff and a retreat back home here. This medevac is low on health, but there's nothing in it. This medevac is low on health and nothing in it either there. Battle report says there were 800 resources destroyed, 800 minerals from both of these players, but 700 gas lost. Were destroyed. Yeah, destroyed by HeRoMaRinE. I like it. Fourth base coming up left side as well. Coming back in. And sniping, taking out a medevac, but losing another Stalker there. And Storm again zoning. So many ticks of Storm in the latest patch of StarCraft 2. Widowmine. Oh, lifting up a Zealot with a Warp Prism to dodge that Widowmine? Dude, there's more than one way to dodge a Widowmine attack here as Protoss. We can blink, we can use Warp Prisms. Yeah. Healing up these Marauders for another attack here. Army value 66 to 46 in favor of HeRoMaRinE. But chasing the Terran back here now. Back and back and back and back again. Charge lots are excellent against Marauders, Widowmines. Another pickup of a Zealot targeted by a Widowmine. Zoun cares about his Zealots. I like it. And then counter-attacking in his HeRoMaRinE. We have a worker advantage for Zoun, but an army advantage that is pretty hefty here. For HeRoMaRinE, army size chart helps us with that. Marauders on the way. Again, helpful against Marauders. Did I say Marauder? Immortals. Immortals on the way, helpful against Marauders. Third base being landed. And this is why we don't see tanks in PvT, because Immortals are available to the Protoss player pretty much whenever they want. Army value still ahead from HeRoMaRinE. Income tab says... oh, HeRoMaRinE has an advantage. Mules are good, as always. So here we go. Storm in. I like it. But can we protect this Nexus? Shields are down. Can we Storm? Just zoning them out here. Excellent, excellent, excellent micro here from Zoun. And yes, on the other side, Zealot run by into the third base. Bunker trying to help out. And Bunker is going to... no! Bunker being repaired and saved. Check it out. I like it. I like it a lot. High Templar being warped in from Zoun. We've got ourselves a robotics bay as well. I'm going to say disruptors. Disruptors here for Zoun. It's a come from behind mechanic. Disruptors are. And yeah, check this out. Even on income with the Terran player, Terran's ahead on army value. Blah. Zoun is in trouble right now. He has 4 bases. That's good. But again, 3 bases from HeRoMaRinE is all that he needs to take down a 4-basing Protoss player. We've got Ghost. We have EMP available by default. That was a change from a couple of years ago. It's Colossus. I was wrong about that. It is Colossus on the way. Extended Thermal Lance. No, we're not going to research that. We don't need range for our Colossus, says Zoun. That is a secret Korean secret. Saying you don't need to research range for your Colossus. Okay, tell that to Classic. Tell that to Hero. Tell that to Stats. All the most famous Protoss players. There it is. Range on the way. Ta-da! We got Vikings to counter the Colossus. How does he know there's Colossus? He scanned and saw the rowboat and said, Colossus? That's a popular opening on the rowboat for PvT. Fair enough. Fair enough, HeRoMaRinE. A drop coming down the other side here. Could you, like 10 years ago, did you ever think you would see a German player toe-to-toe against one of the top Protoss players from Korea in StarCraft 2? No, you never thought that. Stalkers, we got a warped here of Zealots. And that means, Marine down, picking up, saving what he can is this medevac. Charging, storming, zoning them back. What a crazy great game this is. 4th base landing, 5th base warped in already. We've got single Marine with 0 kills being hacked to death by a Zealot. Join the Marines, says that Marine. See the world get hacked to death by a Zealot with Psy Blades. It doesn't feel very good. It hurts, but you're dead very, very fast. Ooh, 6th base on the way from Zoun. I like it here on Winter Madness on this snow map. I think winter is basically over at this point, but man, last week, the East Coast and the center of America got hit by a lot of snow for some reason, and Canada. And charging in. Oh, EMP on those Zealots. Soften them up, bro. We like it a lot. Another EMP. Again, EMP is pretty much ability constantly cast. Constantly cast in this PvT. We have a lot of ghosts. EMP good against Protoss no matter what they come at you with. This Archon has 68 energy on his shields. Look at the recharge rate there, man. 85, 86, 86. I didn't even say that fast. Can't even. Even army value here. Check it out. Catching up is Zoun. Another EMP. Income favoring Zoun very heavily right now. Okay. I'm having a good time with this. Let's see Protoss win a PvT here on a Sunday. Protoss fans are like, all right, come on, man. You can do it. We saw Showtime win against Baby Marine, but HeRoMaRinE is much better than Baby Marine. I think we saw Showtime kind of handle HeRoMaRinE as well, didn't we? Ugh. Now that I think about it. But Zoun is here. Again, just poking and prodding. This is the current meta for PvT. Poke and prod with your Protoss army. Try not to get your Colossus all sniped by Vikings. Oh, all Colossus down. Vikings down as well. Gross. Guardian Shield has been popped. And Liberators here to assist the common Marine Marauder composition. Battle report. HeRoMaRinE killing about 4,000 resources. And losing about 3,700. Pretty darn close here. Chasing him back, chasing him back, chasing him back, chasing him back. Army value 87 to 71 in favor of HeRoMaRinE, dude. Okay. But again, all the expansions here. EMP is just constantly all over the place, man. It's a default spell here for the Ghosts, but it was nerfed a little bit by taking less of the shields away from the Protoss players when it hits. But I think that was a fair trade for our Terran players, man. +3 attack on the way from Zoun. +3/+3 on the way from HeRoMaRinE. For his infantry, what do you think? Mech upgrades? No. Obviously not. Mech does not work very well against Protoss, man. Fusion core on the way for advanced ballistics. For the Liberators, we've got ourselves just 3 ghosts at a time. 3 command centers at a time here, too. Look at that. Command center, command center, command center. Oh, SCV dead? Oh, pausing build on that command center here. Not realizing it is HeRoMaRinE. Look at this expand. Expand here. Expand here. Oh, we are keeping HeRoMaRinE bottled up on his side of the map. That does not bode well for the Terran player, man. Protoss getting the upper hand here against Terran on this patch. I did not believe that would happen. I thought that was a nerf Protoss patch, but in TVP at least, Protoss are just dominating Terran players. Holy cow. Well, at least on my channel anyway. Maybe in shorter games, Terran gets the upper hand, but once we have all the tech available for the Protoss player, it is so hard for Terran to handle. And again, just poke, prod, take an EMP, throw down a disruptor shot, and get out of there. Just force HeRoMaRinE to defend constantly. Expand behind it, and that's it. That's a GG. What a crazy, crazy style this is. Just pressure Protoss. PP. Oh, caught a Marine there with that Purification Nova. And look. EMP. Hey, check it out. Surprise. We got a Storm here being ably dodged by HeRoMaRinE. Trying to take down these disruptors. This basic attack there for that HeRoMaRinE. He's like, bring it on. Blah. Dead. Zealots. Blah, taking out SCVs here. I guess trying to early mine there. But here we go. Charging in. Look at all those Zealots charging in here. We have Cloak Ghost. Do we have detection here for the Protoss player? I don't see an observer. But maybe, I don't know. Forcing him back. SCVs dying all over the place here. Just 7. We have 63 workers for HeRoMaRinE. 86 for Zoun. Nova catching Marauders. That is so hard to do. So hard to do. Liberators, again, setting up no-go zones with their defender mode circles, which, I guess it is a defensive maneuver right now. Fair enough. I like it. So here we go, trying to expand for the first time in about 4 or 5 minutes here. This base came up around 10 minutes. And at 17 minutes almost, this base. Zealot coming in, preventing a land. No, but immediately attacking the command center. And it's like, all right. We don't need the whole army for that, do we? No. No, we do not. We got Zealots. We got ourselves a +3 attack, +2 armor. Liberators all over the place. This is a great PvT. Holy cow. Can we force a cancel? Yes, we can. Force a cancel on that planetary upgrade. Forcing a liftoff on the command center. It is on fire. And yeah, this is just pressure. So much pressure. Income tab all over the place for Zoun. Army value tab even, but again, losing army is easier to replace if you have 1,000 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bases. 8 bases. Look at these stalkers focusing down the commands that are forcing another cancel on the planetary. Forcing another cancel. Zoun replacing losses. 15 zealots at a time from Zoun. How do you handle this as a Terran player, man? All right, evacuating the Nexus. Fair enough. We have enough of those. Nexus down. HeRoMaRinE feels better about himself right now. And, oh, hang on a second. Maybe it's going to be a rampage from the Terran player. Look at this. Small group of Marines and Marauders. No medevac support. Oh, killing the warp in there by killing that pylon. Excellent stuff there by HeRoMaRinE. Can he take down the Nexus? I feel like he can. And counterattacking here is Zoun, but HeRoMaRinE says that's not my full army. This army is here to defend against the counterattack. I know how Protoss work. And can we save the Nexus? We can. We can save the Nexus with 126 HP. Great stuff. Expanding here as well. Zoun. Can HeRoMaRinE get out of his own base? Yes, he can. He can force a cancel on this Nexus. Easy peasy, or kill it. And again, just warping in. So many zealots here to replace the losses. There's the cancel. It's a kill. Not a cancel. What an incredibly good PvT this is, dude. I am enjoying this immensely. Probes getting killed right here. Yes, fair enough. We have 83. No need to replace them here. And look, just taking down a planetary fortress without even one single immortal. Bonus damage with +3 from stalkers against armored stuff is so good. I don't know why SCVs are dying. I guess there. Did we lose probes as well? I guess the question is probes. SCV's dead because this was a base, but yeah. Orbital, we can lift. I guess stalkers are excellent against lifted stuff as well. Oh, connection there. And blinking in 174 army supply. HeRoMaRinE has a lot. But look at these zealots charging in, saying, no, not good enough, dude. Holy action in APVT, folks. Scanning, seeing the location of every single troop movement. HeRoMaRinE says, I have orbital commands. How many orbital commands do I have? A lot. In fact, it is 8. But zealots, again, so hard to deal with. Terran players hate zealots. Down the left side, taking another Nexus down. Probes getting killed there as well. Just, this is an incredible PvT. So down to the wire, man. Zoun is out of minerals. HeRoMaRinE is out of minerals. Army value favoring Zoun, sniping down Liberators. Zealots on top of Marauders all over the place. Cloaked Ghosts not enough to make a difference here. Medevac's getting sniped down. Another Medevac kill, and Zoun gets the win at 20 minutes. Dude, hold on a second. You gotta look at this final minute. Look at the army. Look at this. Look at the army size. Hack. Zealot's so important right now, and Medevac's being sniped out of the air, and that's the GG. And check this out, man. Army size. HeRoMaRinE ahead, just a little bit behind. Ahead. Tiny bit behind. Ahead, tiny bit behind, ahead, big time. You look at that. But look at this whoop up from the army size, because that's how much income Zoun had. And still ahead, and huge battle and way behind. Wow, income advantage again, heavily favoring Zoun the last 10 minutes. And yeah, Zoun wins this thing with 12 Zealots, 12 Stalkers, and Disruptors. That's it, man. He does not have a maxed out army. He's 140 supply, 79 of which is probes. He's lost a bunch of Nexuses today. He's lost 3 Nexuses. He had a couple canceled here too. But dude, look at this expansion. Look at this expansion. And yeah, this is how we play PvT these days. Just pressuring the Terran player incessantly, never ever letting them rest. And then pulling out ahead because of the income advantage, expanding everywhere. That is an important fact, right? An important part of this plan is expanding everywhere. It's like playing Zerg, man. Except defending. I don't know. I guess that's how you play TVZ as a Terran player, right? Pressure. Expand a lot behind it. Keep the Zerg player on creep. Clear the creep. Keep them at home. Kill their bases. And then they die. I guess that's kind of the same concept here. But dude, Widowmine drop opening. Zoun handled that very, very ably here. We lost 16 probes and 26 SCVs. And just, I don't know how Terran handles this. I need to watch a game from like Morrow or something in PvT these days. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, that's some good stuff. And that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.